What do you think is the state of the quarterback battle right now?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, it's good to see all three of them have some success today. We won't make any decisions on that until probably second week of August. I mean, it'll be a while before we get to there, or third week of August maybe. But anyway, all three quarterbacks did a nice job today and competed well. And the best thing for us today is we had no turnovers, and that's something that we've struggled with a little bit. Something we've emphasized a lot, and we got through the day without turning the ball over. Yeah, I think no question the offensive line, with what we're doing, in the run game, they have improved significantly, and even with two or three of our guys, of our top guys out quite a bit, we've found a way to improve up front and get better and go against a pretty darn good defense and be able to move the ball some at times in the run game.
You guys had 2 or 3 or 4 chunk gains downfield in the passing game that maybe you didn't have in the previous scrimmages. What do you think was better in the downfield passing game today?
I think what helped us is a little bit better in the run game, and so the play action today, a couple play action chunks were really good, and so. Try to find ways to keep the defensive guys off balance. Sometimes that's hard in spring when you go 15 practices and they see the same thing over and over and over again. But our guys did a better job today of executing than they had in the previous scrimmages for sure.
What did you make of the spring the wide receiver room had?
Excuse me?
The wide receiver room.
Yeah, they did a nice job today. Q had a good first down on a reverse. Richie, had a catch and broke a tackle and scored. Wells caught the long ball and got us down inside the 8. So yeah, the receiver room did a nice job today, and probably their best practice in the spring today.
Clark said it was some of the most fun he's had coaching this spring. Have you kind of seen that in him taking over the defense?
Oh, he's loving it, and obviously very, very, very sharp defensive-minded coach, and so it's awesome to have him as a defensive coordinator. But it's been a very competitive spring, and it's been a spring where we've all learned a lot, and feel like we've made some big strides and quite a bit of improvement.
Where do what positions do you think are maybe the most likely candidates for y'all to address in the transfer portal and add some more guys this spring?
We absolutely have to add some depth in the offensive line room and in the receiver room. We need some depth in those spots, and so we're a little bit out of balance right now, but we're confident that we'll get some depth in those areas and really address some things, address some situations that we have, and move forward.
Anything else, guys?
Okay, thank you guys. Yep.